Let's go back to the Hamptons, a place I'm sure you're excited to go. Haley from Lincoln, Nebraska wants to know, Ramona, why are you just bringing up this skin flick now? It's been on Bethenny's IMDb page for years. It makes it look calculated on your part.
The reason why I brought it up was I was at my daughter's college coming back, and my girlfriend, Nicole, was in Bermuda, and she sent me the article about Bethenny. And it was a recent article that happened that week or week before. So my first concern in the back of my head was remembering Avery, and Alex McCord had a naked picture in one of the weeklies, and the school got really upset. She almost was asked to leave.
What grade was she in?
She was in 5th grade.
Great.
That was at our first reunion. Alex, some nude photos of you surfaced. Tell me about that.
After Johan's birth, I took some photos.
Ramona, where are you going?
Oh, I have to go to the ladies' room.
Why did Ramona just walk off?
Just pretend I'm not there.
I believe that Ramona doesn't want to be associated with them and nude photos. And if she were here, she'd say that herself.
You walked off the reunion. That was the first time anyone had ever walked off. You were so uncomfortable hearing about the naked pictures.
You know, and I was more like uptight then. I think that I'm not so uptight now, but I was really uptight. I was really wound uptight about talking about sex and this and that and everything. And you know what? My delivery sucked at that lunch. I probably need delivery lessons. Do they give them? No, I mean, it was not coming out of viciousness. It wasn't coming out of maliciousness. And then I just lost my whole mojo for weeks on end because she was so upset with me, Bethenny, which I can understand in retrospect, but I didn't understand, and I just didn't know how to make it right, and it made me act out worse. And yeah, horrible moment in my life, yeah.
Bethany, Bernadette from Ann Arbor, Michigan said, why didn't you just answer Ramona's question about whether or not Bryn had heard anything and move on? Why make a big deal out of it? Up next.
I swear on my daughter's life, that's the f***ing truth.
You've been disgusting to me.
Read the text. The
Bethany, why didn't you just answer Ramona's question about whether or not Bryn had heard anything and move on? Why make a big deal out of it?
It's almost like I can't even answer this question because the article, which brought up something that had been already gone through the press years ago and I wrote about in a book, had come out 6 weeks before. So when you came to that very intimate time to speak to me mother to mother at a public restaurant and bring this big smoking gun, it wasn't that it was the delivery, it was the content, it was the intention, it was malicious.
Okay, so I don't read the press. I told you. I said to my girlfriend, can you take a Snapchat of the date in October when you texted me the article of Bethenny in the magazine on her movie? Thanks. And she said it was the beginning of November. I was in the Bahamas. That was the first time I ever saw the article. When she sent me that article, I'm with Avery. And I'm like, oh my God, I hope everything is okay with Bryn. I hope no one's saying anything. And my delivery sucked.
Nobody in the whole entire world believes that. So I think you should just say...
I swear on my daughter's life, that's the truth, okay? And I die for my daughter right here. That is the truth. Read the text. It's the truth.
You know what's funny? You're the only mother that has ever brought it up to me to this day.
Well,
the only one.
All you had to say was, you know what? Everything is great, Ramona. Thanks for your concern.
Guess what? I'm not taking what to say lessons from you.
Well, fine. I didn't come from a place of meanness.
Well, I disagree.
Well, you're allowed to disagree.
I know. And you said in Mexico you did want to hurt me. You said that, so you can't play it both ways.
I was drunk, and I don't know what I...
Oh, well, you were also drunk when you literally decimated my entire life.
You know what? You
career.
make me nervous. You're like ugh.
I know. Be nervous.
No, because you're much quicker with the wit. I come from a place of kindness. I do.
I come from a place of what?
I'm sorry.
Kindness.
I do. That's why I have as many friends as I do.
I will say this, by the way. I was going through a bad situation in my personal life, and despite that, I didn't come at you at all. You kept saying this stuff to the girls, which was pure fiction. She's coming at me. She's attacking me. Not one time did I attack you. Well, one time I made a joke about Diane Sawyer. Moving on. I walked out of Julon when you came at me and went, do you have friends, Bethany? I walked out. I said, I don't want to deal with this. You attacked my entire career and insinuated that I've slept my way to I don't know where.
To the middle.
In the Berkshires, which wasn't true. You attacked me. You said something negative to my wife. You, but I never attacked you. Not one time, Ramona.
Don't make up stories that I did something to be malicious and to embarrass you. First of all, you didn't even get embarrassed. You don't care. You're like, who can embarrass you?
It's about my daughter, and it's about the maliciousness.
There was no maliciousness.
By the way, I don't believe that.
Well, after 10 years, you should believe it, but okay.
Ramona, after 10 years, I have every reason to not believe it. You've been disgusting to me, and I have not been.
I've been so there for you on so many levels.
I know. You brought me hummus when I was bleeding out. Thank you very much. I appreciate the container.
Whenever you have a problem, I'm there every day. I call you. I'm so there for you. I own what I do. My delivery sucked. I own.
What does that mean? You always say to me, I own it. You just walk around all over the universe and owning it?
Dead bodies.
Oh, and like, you know what?
Work.
Yeah, everyone here does a lot of
What did I do to you? Ever? What did I do?
You know, Bethany, all I was trying to have is a simple conversation. I simply said, how's your daughter handling it? How's the school handling it? Out of concern. You want to think it was malicious? Your choice. Well, next question.
The viewers and everybody in this room did not think that.
Bethany, Tracy from Davenport, Iowa said, since you called Luann every name in the book at the Berkshires last season, shouldn't you allow Ramona to apologize for her outburst this year?
If it ended if it ended there,
you know the difference? Children. You do not go after anyone's children or even...
I didn't go after. I said, how are you handling it with your daughter?
It was suggested as to protecting her daughter.
Well, Ramona, Heidi from Yorba Linda, California said, do you realize that it looks as if you resent Bethany's success in much the same way that Jill Zarin did in season 3?
No, I'm proud of Bethany's success. I mean, I was self-made by the time I was 30. She was self-made by the time she was 37. I feel there's a lot of mirror images to us, even though she doesn't see it. We're both strong, opinionated women. I mean, I respect her utmost.
Bethany, in response to Ramona turning up her nose at Skinny Girl Red in Vermont.
Yeah, but I love the Skinny Girl margarita.
Skinny Girl's corporate Twitter account tweeted, it's okay, Ramona, we don't like you either. Does this tweet speak for you, your team,
Spicy margarita, I love.
Ramona's sold, you know, a couple of handfuls of bottles of wine in the last couple of years, and, you know, she has no right to criticize what I've done, particularly after her behavior that has been continuing for a decade. And I will review the Brooklyn Bridge, the dresses, the comment about the wine, the comment about it not being my trip, just not letting a thanks for the trip. You know, not that I said that I took my whole wallet out and bought this house in Mexico, and nobody thought that Luann said that. You can't be happy for other people.
Absolutely,
and it shows in your face.
No.
It's like seething, and I don't use the word jealousy because I don't think people are jealous.
No, I think you're
portraying in that room.
I think you're projecting on yourself.
I'm projecting because you think I'm jealous of you.
No, I don't think you're jealous of me, but I just think you're not.
I think you're not
genuinely happy.
The dictionary.
And when you're not genuinely happy, you look for other people and other things. I am genuinely happy.
Well, and why do you lash out at people?
Yeah, nobody here. Everybody's shaking their heads. So look at your peers. Look at your peers. Talk to your friends.
These are my peers. I have another 50 peers outside of this group.
You know, the point, Ramona, is to learn from the mistakes and past behavior, because that's what makes you a better human being.
Well, last year I got everyone to make up, and this year I guess I had a bad year.